Hey there, puppy. I missed you, and since last time, maybe I did go a little too far. Look, I get it. I was really jealous, and I still am. Kachan. To everyone. Trying to steal you away, just because I don't seem like I'm a tough guy. Well, they're wrong. I'll prove them all wrong. I'm sick of people underestimating me. I can't stand it. You're my puppy, not anyone else's. And I'm sick of seeing people constantly belittle the fact that we're together. We're gonna be together forever, right? I promise, I will. I'll protect you from everything. That's why we got married. Besides, I know it wasn't something crazy, beyond official or something, but at this point I consider you my whole world, and when someone tries to threaten that, it makes me so angry. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because it makes me question it all. I just feel so angry. I wish I didn't, but I don't know what else to say. Sometimes the past comes to haunt me. Now that I've made friends and understand Tomura like this, since we've been together and since I may have gone too far with certain things that I've done, I know before you say it, I went way too far that one time. I almost killed that person. It was all because I was jealous of them. I hated them. Anyone willing to hurt you deserves the worst. But maybe I got carried away. I have tendencies, puppy. Tendencies I can't explain. Ones that just come on like wildfire, and they make it so hard to have any hope of stopping myself. All I want, ever since we got married, is to be happy with you. Weren't the nomus very cute? I know I'm getting off topic, but my biggest problem, the thing that bothers me the most right now, is there's still someone targeting us. There's still so much danger in the world. I feel paranoid. I feel like if I let you out of my sight, someone might hurt you. I'm not trying to say that you're incapable of protecting yourself. It's just, what do I have all this power for? What have I done everything that I've done? Fought everyone that I did? Made the choices that I made? What's the purpose of all that if I can't even protect you? My father. Well, for one, he's a greedy man. And I know what he wants. I don't want to give it to him. I don't want to give it to him even once. Puppy, please, understand. This isn't something that's gonna be easy, even with Tomura on our side. Even if we got everyone. He's getting more powerful by the day. He learned the way to steal more quirks. Who knows who he's targeting next? Comes and disappears like a shadow. I'm not even sure what to do. Sometimes it feels hopeless, but I understand. I can't give up. I can't afford to. Never. Giving up means going to work with him. Betraying Tomura after everything he's done for me. I could never do it. I could never betray you. I need to find a way that we can survive what's coming. I know. I'm making it sound scary, but it is. There's no way to avoid the scary parts. We have to face them. Otherwise, we'll always be running. And eventually we'll run out of breath. They'll catch up. All he has to do is walk at us. And he'll eventually close the distance. That's just the problem. We're not so weak as to need protection. But I'm not so strong as I'm confident I could beat him. At least not on my own.
Why are you talking about alone? You of all people should know.
Oh, Tomura. Hey. We were just talking about...
I know what you were talking about, silly. It was more... I guess I see your point. The damn old man is quite the annoying one. But you forget, you have a super genius as your brother!
Yeah, I guess I forgot that. Sorry. I'm just so used to dealing with things on my own, not being able to trust everyone following the All Might incident that...
You don't need to explain to me, buddy. I know how it is to have everyone against you. Or to have people try and use you, tell you you're crazy. It's all just fun and games until someone steps all over you in this maddened world. No, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to give you a path. We could enhance you. Find some way for you to go through what I did. You see the old doctor who used to work for AFO? No, not anymore. He defected with me.
Really? Wait a second. You mean the doctor I went to that told me I was quirkless?
Same guy. No hard feelings about that. Little did we know what you really had.
I wasn't quirkless?
Oh, you didn't know? Well, I'll let things happen, but look, long story short, you've got the same quirk as your dear old dad. It's not necessarily a good thing, but you can take people's quirks. Woohoo. I mean, it's useful. Take it from those useless folk. All those people using their power for bad. Well, how does that sound?
I could, but... how am I going to? Do you have a bunch of people I could? I'd have to go outside and he'd be on to me, wouldn't he?
That's not true. You just gotta get the powers that people don't pay as much attention to. Obviously don't go for someone like Shoto. What a mess he's become. Or someone like Epidemic. It would be not the best idea for your health or mine. Or anyone's health for that matter. But putting all that heavy business aside, there's a few things you should know.
And what's that? Are you gonna tell me more crazy things I didn't know about myself?
I'm afraid not. You know most of it. It's just... well, how do I say this? I may have apprehended some snoopers and you might be able to test it out on them. They're no good scoundrels and I just thought I'd offer it if you need.
Thanks, but I think I'll hold off for now. I don't mean to say that that's not a good thing, but maybe it's just too much right now. What if they wanted to turn their life around and all that stuff?
Yeah, understandable. I don't like hurting people either, and we don't know if it's painful or not. Well, at least I don't. Now, why don't we do something more productive then? I challenge you to face off with the nomu.
Why would I do that? Isn't that the nomu that All Might fought?
Why, yes it is. You remember this old fellow? Well, long story short, I was gonna see if you could match up to All Might. That way, once you're ready, you might be able to face AFO, even though he's become much stronger. You see, Pops, he's been training too, ever since he escaped. It was frustrating. But still, I mean, it wasn't everyone's fault, it was just mine, and I paid for my sins. I've still got a lot to make up for. Plus, we don't just have to worry about him anymore, do we?
Epidemic.
You betcha that guy's nasty. At least we have something that can counter it. My good friend Kai. Okay, he's not my good friend, but he's more likely to side with us than to side with Epidemic.
You think so?
Well, we won't know till we try, so why don't we go and meet him? Well, we could do that tomorrow. I understand it's still like your honeymoon, and I don't want to be invasive like the annoying older brother, but it might be a good idea after you've had your fun today.
Maybe. We'll see what happens, okay?
All right, I'll leave you little lovebirds. Have fun.
Sorry. He can be a handful sometimes, but I promise you, he's been the best older brother I could ever ask for. And besides, it's my fault that things ended up more complicated, not his. Just because I get jealous of people around you, or maybe I could be a bit of a yandere. It doesn't mean that I've lost my heart. If anything, he's helped me realize you can't let yourself lose it. If you do, you'll just end up like the people you hate. I'd end up like him, my father, and I don't want to do that. I can't stand it. It'd be terrible to end up like him, just because it'd be too much. I'm not ready to be a villain. I don't want to be. Maybe I could call you my doll, but I feel like the difference is I don't want to treat you like a doll. I want to respect you as my own. And while I might get ideas, urges, things like that, I'm not a slave to my urges, not a slave to my problems, not a slave to my faults. I'm anything but that. I won't revert to what I've been, and I'll try not to hurt anyone else if I can avoid it. I promise you, I'll never fall so down that rabbit hole so far that I'll lose myself. I promise. I'll protect myself and everybody around that I can. Maybe I'm not as trusting as I used to be. Maybe I'm not as caring. But I'm definitely not all for one. Doll, puppy, whatever you'd like me to call you. All I want is to make us able to be happy, not haunted by the memories and constant threat of others. I don't want to be weak anymore. I spent my whole life trying to be strong only to realize I was pretty weak all along. No matter how much One for All has helped me, it didn't fully. Even after everything, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all where I stand. Am I a hero or a villain? Am I good or bad? Neutral? Something in between? I get so confused. I'm sorry. But I think I need a moment. I'm sorry, doll. I realize this must all sound so convoluted and it's something not to worry about, right? It's hard not to. It's hard not to worry when things are like this. When everything seems so bad. Yet, it's that uncomfortable complacency. I don't know how to break it, and you're right. Maybe facing off against that nomu is the right thing. At least then I can make some progress. And then, once I learn to properly face myself, maybe I'll be able to face all those people who want to do us harm. Maybe I can get to the bottom of this. No, I will. I need to get to the bottom of this. No matter what it takes. I swear to you, I will. I'll protect you. You're my doll and my bunny. And I refuse to let anyone else have you. Or to let someone hurt you. I've been hurt and lost too much already. After they went after my mom, I didn't know what else to do. I was just that former hero that went bad. Little did they know. Little did anyone know how it really was. They didn't care to find out either. I wonder if they still believe I'm just a villain. Maybe in some sense I am. Because part of me wants to put him down. Put him down like the dog he is. All for one. My father has no right to exist. He should answer for his crimes. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's too soon. Too easy for him. He does deserve to suffer. I agree 100%. But it just can't be this way. We've got to do something, doll. Before everything collapses. I can feel it. It's coming soon. There's going to be a lot wrong with this world. People hurting. Maybe even killing each other. Among other problems. I don't know what else to do. It's difficult to know. Sometimes I'm not sure. How am I supposed to feel about this? And little did I know. I wouldn't easily find out either. I'm so sorry. I just need to be stronger. Instead of apologizing, I should just work on being much stronger. That's right. No more wallowing in my defeat. I haven't lost yet. Come on, doll. You really are like a puppy, though. Following me around everywhere. I'll never get tired of it, though. So don't stop being just that way, okay? It suits you. You're loyal like one, too. I'll make sure I don't betray you, puppy. I promise. Though I feel like I'm making a bunch of promises lately. Hold out just a bit, okay? You can watch me as I fight the nomu. It's got shock absorption and something else. I don't remember. But it's safe to say that punching him isn't going to be easy. Have to punch him super fast, like All Might did. But also make it super hard. Like what now? Where's your brain? Puppy, you shouldn't say things like that. Gotta go. You can come with me. Sorry, just, you surprised me and I wasn't ready for something like that. Maybe my puppies, got their brain in that kind of place, so I'll just have to get this done so I can come back soon. Come watch me. Maybe then I'll live up to those expectations. And I'll be able to show you how much of a man I've become. Don't worry. I've got you. I'll protect you like you're my doll. And I'll love you like you're my puppy. That way there's no loser in anything, right? And you won't have to compromise because we're married now. You've got me all to yourself. I promise. You're the only one I think of, no matter what. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Besides, I know I've been busy. Just wait for me a little longer and the rest of the day will be yours, okay? And you're welcome to be a part of things. It's just, I need to get stronger. If I don't, then what am I gonna do with myself? It's gonna be way too sad, isn't it? We run into something and I can't even protect you. What's gonna happen? Won't it be too much? I can't stand the thought of it. So I'll take care of you, doll. No matter who has a say in it, I'll always have more. And if I have to take on the entire world, I will. 'Cause I'm not alone anymore. Nor can I think about it that way. Don't worry, puppy. I've got you. For life. I know things are going to be tough at some points. That's exactly why I've gotten stronger over time. I can't just accept where I'm at. I've got to become better, right? A better husband, the best one ever. And in general, just someone who's stronger. I don't want to be like All Might anymore. I want to be like me. A better me, who's not afraid to risk everything. For those he cares about. For those he wants to protect. And for those who need him. That's the whole reason. That's everything to me. And I'm not going to compromise. So here goes nothing. Wish me luck. I promise I'll do my best, puppy. I promise. But here, actions speak louder. I love you. I love you so much. Do you have any idea how much you've helped me? You were the one person I could trust in all this. When everybody else turned their back to me, you were the one person. The one who stuck by my side. You'll never know how much that meant to me. 'Cause I can't put it into words or actions. How much I love you. All I can do is try my best. Make sure that I always show you as much love as I know how. That I make you feel like you're on top of the world. Like there's nothing that can get in your way. And when I think that things are too tough, I don't mind relying upon you. It's just, I don't want you to suffer because of me. My mistakes are things that I do that might be a little too intense. I'm well aware of the fact that I have a lot to learn. Both with being a good husband, as well as just being a good person in general. But I won't back down. This society is corrupt, wrong. There's two major forces going back and forth. And people, innocent people, are suffering for it. Then again, it's hard for me to want to defend them. After those innocent people condemned me. Maybe I need to save it just enough that we're safe. Then maybe we could go someplace. Once we get rid of our pursuers, it doesn't matter where we go. I just don't want you to think that any of this is your fault. It's not. I promise, puppy. You'll always be my doll, and you've never been anything but good to me. If there's anyone to blame here, it's my father. It's everyone who betrayed me. I still haven't forgiven Kachan fully. I want to, but it's impossible for me right now. He didn't believe in me. That hurt more than anything. It made me want to go. And hurt others. Put my hurt onto them. I've always had these tendencies, and they've only gotten worse lately. I have to keep them under control, but if I don't, then I could very easily end up going too far. And then I'd be just like him. I guess it's true sometimes. Like father, like son. I can see where he wanted to, where he got addicted to the feeling of power, why he did what he did. It scares me how much I understand it, how much it makes sense to me. It makes me feel like I'm not human sometimes, but I know I am, and that's why I can't let it get me down too much. I'm so sorry. If I've ever let you down, I'll be sure to stop before things get out of hand. I refuse to let you be sad and stay sad. I can't. It's not something that I could ever feel good about. All I want is you to be happy, feel free, and honestly just make you properly have a world where people are gonna accept you despite it all. I know I've said that. My ideals, I know they're just ideals right now. That's what power's for. And that's why I need more of it. If I ever lose myself, you have to promise me, doll. You won't be afraid of leaving me. I swear if it ever comes to that, I'd sooner do myself in than let it come to that, so hopefully I don't change, right? I don't want to think about sad things like that. Truth is, I don't really do well with sad things. But I promise you, your happiness comes beyond anything else to me. And I won't let anything come between us, okay? As for the rest of things, come here. This is the most important moment to me. The moments where we're as one. Or we can share in an innocent moment just living together. We're in our prime, you know. We can't just waste it. We've got a lot of years to share, and I don't want it to be bad years. Years that I regret, or years that I wish I did more. I want it to be years that I'm proud of, that I know I did my best. Years that are meant for both of us. Don't you want that too? I know you do. That's why together, I know there's nothing we can't do. I know that, well, I need to be stronger. I can't do it alone. Maybe Tomura has something that you can practice on too. I'd like to watch you try. I think you've got a lot of potential. Even if you're quirkless, it's okay. And maybe I could give you quirks too. Like the thing he was talking about. Like what my father does. The ones that Tomura captured are scoundrels. I'm sure you could use their powers more. I know what I said earlier. But I didn't think of it this way. Then maybe you can protect yourself better. And they can learn their lesson. If you use it for evil, you can't expect any mercy. Then again, what's evil? Sometimes I wonder that too. When I hug you, the only thing I know is good or evil. You matter more to me than anything. And I don't care if that makes me the opposite of what I set out to be. Then so be it. I don't have any fear of that. I don't have any fear of what people consider me. I'm sure most of them, they just think I'm a monster anyways. And so what? Why should I worry about that? What's done is done. But I can still change the fate that we share. I can still change the future. There's no reason to look at the past. My mom wouldn't have wanted that either. I hope she's doing all right. It's been so long since I've met with her. I wanted to keep her out of everything. I'm sure she knows. And she's just waiting there for me. Don't worry. I'm sure she's safe. I have my sources, you know. I didn't just leave her there. I made sure she was taken care of. I couldn't very well live with the fact of if I let something happen to her too. I would have lost everyone except for you. I kind of feel like I did. In some way or another. Not because of anything in particular, just... I felt like I lost myself in the situation. The feeling like nothing was going my way. That nobody ever forgave me for the people, the lives I took. I never wanted to, but it's sad how easy a life is smushed. How little I can feel these days. Maybe it's a defense mechanism. But I feel like other than you and Tomura, other than the things in my life that still matter, I don't feel much of anything. If I had to end a life to save yours, if I had to end 1,000 lives to save yours, then I'd do it. Because to me, you matter more than any of that. I'd be a tyrant if it meant your smile. And before you say it, I realize what that means. I may not be a hero anymore. And that's okay. I'd give that up in an instant. If that's what it took to make you happy. I'd be the cruelest, most horrible villain. If only I had that smile to come home to. Maybe it's because once you've done something you can't take back, you realize how everything is. You don't want to lose those things that are still precious. You don't want to waste your time in life, and I realized it's not Tomura's fault. It's my own. I started it. I started everything. Now it's my job to finish it. And the only way I can do that is by keeping you safe and being so strong. Would you accept the quirks of others? If they're scoundrels. If it makes you feel bad, I'll return them at some point if they deserve it. If you deem them worthy and they can prove themselves, I'll return them. It's not like it's a permanent thing if I don't make it. And that way, we can get you some power of your own. Then you'll be safer. Of course I want to be stronger too. But before I worry about that, you being safe is the most important thing. Maybe just things that will aid in getting away from people. If you don't feel comfortable taking their quirks, it's okay. I just think that you'd be better with them is all. You could do good where they would do wrong. You could take away that ability. Isn't it justice? Then again, that word seems so convoluted with how many times it's been used against me. Maybe I don't understand it like I think I do. And if that's the case, then I've got more to learn. So be it. I don't mind if I don't stand for justice. I'd much rather stand for what's right. And I want you to have those quirks. Or some quirks. Because you deserve to have a chance like I did. I know it's always been your dream, and now I finally have a way of doing it. You could be a superhero right by my side. I know you don't need quirks for that. You don't need anything, but if you have the quirks, you'll be safer. Then you could be my sidekick. Then we're never separated, right? Isn't that what you want too? It's difficult, I know, to understand and explain and all of that. I'm gonna go spar now. You can tell me later how you feel. Okay? Then we'll take things up then. Come. You'll be able to see me. You could do some training too. Don't worry, quirks or not. I still accept you. And I'd never stop accepting you. I believe you can be a great hero without it too. Don't feel like you have to. Hey, Tomura.
Hey, buddy, you ready to fight the nomu?
You betcha. Is it really the one that All Might faced?
In the flesh. I call him... actually, I never named him. I should name him, shouldn't I?
Maybe you could name him, Duck.
Oh, that's a good name. He kinda looks like a duck, doesn't he? Well, congratulations, little fella. Your name is Duck. Now, for the first round, thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, the fight of the century. Izuku Midiroya versus Duck.
Wish me luck, okay? I love you too.
And looks like the first round has came to a conclusion. I'm sorry, buddy, but looks like you lost to Duck this time.
I see that. He's pretty tough. Takes everything. When I hit him.
That's part of his shock absorption quirk. And his regeneration. He's a pretty formidable nomu, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, he's the opposite of this quirk's specialty. I'll have to rethink it.
Don't worry, there's no rush. Yet. So far, they're not making any moves. So we've got all the time in the world to prepare. If you want, you could just transfer quirks onto nomus and make a god tier nomu, and then he protects us.
No. I wouldn't feel right about that. The nomus are kind of like pets. We might as well treat them right. And they could be our friends someday.
Well, I'm not opposed to that idea. You've certainly still got a hold of your big heart, I see.
I don't think I'd ever know what to do without it.
That's why you're a great guy, Izuku Midoriya. That's why you're my little bro.
Careful.
And you, make sure you take good care of him now. You two are like family to me. I haven't known this feeling for a very long time, so I don't want anyone to lose it. Let's all fight together. Have you two decided on what to do with the quirk bearers? I mean, they're no use to anyone else, so I figure...
We're still deciding. It's just a matter of, they don't feel too comfortable with it yet.
That's fine. Not like they're going anywhere. I'll take good care of them in the meantime, and try not to make any of them into nomus. But no promises. They're so much more agreeable after sometimes. You never know.
I trust you. So, you do whatever you see fit, okay? We're gonna go and hang out, okay?
Yeah. You've got your training in so far. And besides, I don't want to be a third wheel. Maybe we'll have some more time tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. We could try sparring too.
I don't mind. We'll see what happens. Don't be too upset if I beat you, though.
Of course not. Same here. Don't be too upset if I surprise you.
Never. Now you two go have your romantic night, or whatever you want to call it.
It wasn't anything like that. Unless it is. No, never mind. Let's get going. Come on, puppy.
Got him every single time. I wonder how they're doing. Jealous, yeah. But I'll meet them soon, right?
Where are you? You... puppy. I know what you said earlier, and when Tomura said that, and all that, we ended up both looking at each other, and when we made eye contact, you clearly... You want your honeymoon, don't you? Then we'll go to some place that's extra special, even if it's just in our room. For now. I've been waiting all day. I was getting jealous. I didn't want to say it, but honestly, I get jealous every time there's someone around. Because as much as I like having family, I like having you more. And what's wrong with that? You can't tell me that it's wrong that I love you this much. And you can't tell me that you don't like it. I know you do. Or you wouldn't kiss me so passionately. You wouldn't tell me how much you love me, and you wouldn't look at me with those eyes. I happen to know better. I can read you like a book. Otherwise, you wouldn't be my doll. You wouldn't be my puppy. But you are. You belong to me. And I intend to take good care of you for the rest of our lives. I wouldn't have married you if I didn't feel 100%. And I feel 1,000%. I don't know how not to. And besides, I love you so damn much. How do I convey it? All these feelings, I don't know what to say. You're just that overwhelmingly cute and amazing. You're my puppy for life. You got that? I'm sorry, puppy. But I can't stop because I get jealous easy. Even when no one's around, I get jealous. I want you to think of only me. Only me. I want to be your man for life. Your husband. Your one true love. And I'm gonna be just that. You know, I never get tired of kissing you. But sometimes I want to hold you even closer. And that's why sometimes I gotta pin you against the wall like this. Sometimes I gotta take a bite. And sometimes I gotta whisper in your ear, "You're mine." I love you. I love you more than anything. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna let things get boring. Doesn't mean I can control the monster. Don't I sound like Kachan when I say that? Maybe we are more similar than I ever admitted. Sorry, Kachan. But I do it better. You're so cute when you're squirming. Every time I bite you, you just get more appetizing, don't you? You're so cute. How everything seems to make you cower in fear. Am I really that scary, babe? Maybe I will make you my doll. Maybe I'll show you I've got a little villain left in me. What's the matter? You look like you're scared. It's all just for fun, isn't it? I want to love you like a monster. Love you like you can never be loved again. Make you mine so much the thoughts crawl at the back of your neck. Like my hands. Like my jaw. Look at you quivering. Do you want me that badly? You want your man to take control. Well, it's a good thing. A good thing I'm right here. And you're right up against that wall, exposed. What's to stop me from teasing you? What's to stop me from doing this? Look at you. Can you hear that embarrassing sound? That's you. You giving way to whatever I want. What's the matter? Can't handle me? Can't handle your man? Loving you with all of his good and evil? With all this touch? With all these nasty situations and all these desires that are too illicit to say out loud. Sometimes actions speak louder. Wouldn't you say? Just like that. What, are you begging for me? Begging for me to make you mine? You already married me. So, are you ready for your husband? Your husband to make you feel loved, make you feel wanted, make you feel like you're everything to me. Because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I promise. You're mine. You better never forget that. But if you do, I'll remind you. I'm not like anyone else. I'm better than all the rest, because I'm your husband. And I fully intend to make you madly in love with me, to the point where looking at someone else makes you feel ill. I want you to love me. I want you to love me so much you can't even think straight. I want it to be a shade of white. Nothingness. And just me. Nothing else. Your husband. That's literally it. Nothing else. What's the matter? You look nervous. Afraid. Afraid of me? I don't think so. You just haven't realized how in love with me you are. I think you realized it. But the feelings, they keep growing, don't they? That's how I feel. That's why I can't stop. That's why I'll never stop. You're my everything. I know you married me for a reason. Those feelings, our feelings together. That's all I want. But together, togetherness still makes me jealous. Anyone looking at you, I want you all to myself. That's all I want. All I ever need. It means everything to me that I make you feel special and feel like you're all mine. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I was too much for you. I'm just, maybe I'm a bit needy for being your husband. And maybe a part of me has that wild side. I'm not some kind of monster, just I want you to be only mine, and I got jealous, so I took it out on our cuddle session. Look, I'm sorry. I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll find a way, okay? No questions. I mean, no doubts. And well, I promise I'll take good care of you. I love you, honey. And I want to be the best husband I can be. Going forward, I'm gonna have to be stronger. Much stronger. That's the only way I can survive in this. That's the only way we can make it. Because people are gonna try and stop us. They're going to, and I know it. You know it as well as I do, don't you? So we just have to do it. It's nothing. I was just worried a little bit. But since we're together, it's okay. No one can sneak in here anymore. Last time was the end. Nobody's gonna dare. Nobody. I won't let them. I swear I'll protect you. I swear it. Now trust me, my puppy, my doll. I'll be the fiercest one of them all. And no one will get in my way.